morning, friends. It's me, Christy, or Miss Bikini Buns. I am up at 4:11 in the morning, and the rooster is crowing outside. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's time to have my morning impressions and to make my greens collagen fiber drink I make every morning. So let's see. Oh yes, so yesterday I shared with you that I did not make a student's label for his homework folder, and I finally got the lunch bar code for my new student, so I could finally put it on the his name tag. And then the big thing of that night was because I did not have my printer hooked up to my computer, because for some reason it's been kicking the computers in this house off. So we can blame the wireless, but yeah, tried for a long time, tried to troubleshoot, nothing worked. Finally I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it tomorrow morning. And lo and behold, this morning suddenly it found the printer, and I printed it out before I came on here, cut it out, and it's ready to go, so I can do it when I get in this morning and hurry up and go to the teacher's lounge. Let's see. So that is something I need to do in the morning. See, it's never ending. There's always something you gotta do, and this is just like the day-to-day things. This is not like, you know, the things that the school requires as far as your profession. You know, like this is just like your everyday organizing, make sure everything is, I don't know how to describe it, but there's so much things that a teacher needs to do, you know, and I don't think we get credit for it. Okay, so back to my morning impression. So I am going full speed this morning. I didn't even know if I was gonna I didn't even know if I was going to do my morning impressions here. I thought I might do it in the car because I had to do make sure the printing was done so I could have it ready when I go to work. Had to do my, I weigh it. So what I do in the morning, I wake up, I weigh in, I use the bathroom, I weigh in. I also take my blood pressure with a wrist cuff instead of the arm cuff. And then after that, I go take a shower, you know, because at night, I don't know, with the sweat and all, I don't know. Anyway, so that's what I do. And it was just too much this morning, but I did it. It's only, you know, so yes, I was up at 3:30 in the morning. Actually, I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Decompressed in my bed for about half an hour, and then got myself ready for the day mentally, and then 3:30 I was up and at 'em trying to do what I had to do. So yep, hopefully today I go to the gym, and today is legs, glutes, as well as my 45 minutes of cardio on the elliptical. So hopefully I can make that whole 45 minutes. And then when I come home, I do plan to script out what my new segment, Sigma Bunny Flex, the 5 tips or 3 tips or any kind of tips that my personal trainer has given to me from his vast 10 years of professional knowledge. So I hope to share that with you too. And the reason why I'm sharing it is because he's shy. So, yeah. Not that I'm not shy, but he Anyway. So I would like to share it. I have his permission to share it. So I would like to share it with you, my audience, if I even have an audience. Oh boy, there's so much to do. There's so much to do. That's the life of a teacher. I know other professions have their own challenges and obstacles, but this is from my perspective, and I am a teacher, and this is what I've lived. So I will share that with you too. As I go on my weight loss journey with the help of a GLP-1 medication to treat my obesity disease and to be an aspiring bikini bodybuilding competitor. I know it's going to be taking a lot of time because I've just been going back and forth, but I will do it. And I want to show you the reality, because I'm telling you, this GLP-1 medication does help. Don't get me wrong, but it is not a magic pill, as I can attest, because once I took it, I have been going up and down, and I think because I'm trying to find the correct dosage for me. So that is where I'm at. So I'm going up and down in weight. I didn't go all the way back to my original weight, but I've been going up and down my weight. I think it's just because I'm trying to find my correct dosage. And I want to share also, now that I'm thinking about it, when I took my injection on Sunday, because I had leftover from my 2.5 milligrams, and then my doctor switched me to the 5 milligrams, I grabbed the wrong pen. So I had to take another 2.5 yesterday. So I'm all used up in my 2.5 prescription because it needed to equal 5. So that is why I think that I've been experiencing what I've been experiencing, because I'm not at my correct dosage and the medication is not within my system to help. So starting today, I hope to go forward and to get right back on track and to fulfill my goals, because I think I want September to be where I really kind of dial in and reset. Now that school has begun and I got a good start on it, I want to dial in and work on I want to go to Wonderland. I'll just be honest. I am just stuck in this being about 10 pounds away from Wonderland. Actually 11, because I want to be in Wonderland, not hovering around it. So that is my goal, is just to dial in for September and beyond and get to Wonderland by the end of, that's my goal, I'm saying it now, I want to get to Wonderland by the end of August. There, or sooner. So I will check in with you later. Bye. Hi, bunny friends. It's me again. I'm checking in again. Why? Number 1, I'm bored. Number 2, I'm bored because the building and gate is not open yet, because there's no traffic yet. So I left at my usual time. It is now about 5:52. I came to school about 5:45, and I just been sitting here, and then I wasn't going to check in because I think I check in a lot, but I'm bored. So I'm just sitting here and waiting. Wait, I gotta yawn, sorry. And the reason why, I don't think I explained, I don't have my glasses on, my regular crooked glasses on, because I'm wearing my contacts. And up here are my readers, because yes, I'm getting older. And so that is why I don't have my glasses on. However, as I think about it, pretty soon I need to get that procedure done. I forget what it's called, but it's the one where if you have thin corneas, they do this thing where it kind of just freezes something. It freezes your thing so your vision doesn't get worse. and that's what I have. So they're going to do one eye at a time. I'm still waiting for the prior authorization, and then I don't know when I'm going to do those procedures, but it needs to be done. Then I most likely will have to call a substitute. So that is where I'm at right now. It's a lovely morning here. I'm waiting by the graveyard. Yeah, it's on the other side of the fence. And just thinking about that, I hope and pray that I'm not going to forget to do those name tags and labels. I have to laminate it this morning, but I'm hoping that I won't forget as soon as I get in the classroom, that my mind will take me to another place and I'll totally forget about what I'm supposed to do, even though I wrote it down. So that is where I'm at with that. Oh, it is going to be a lovely day. Yes, we're going to say that over and over. It's going to be a lovely year. We're going to have students achieving their goals. The teacher's going to achieve her goals. We're going to do great things. Even though we face challenges, we're going to do it. And yes. So I was thinking of my morning impressions. I was wondering if I should include like a quote or some kind of passage to, ruminate about as part of my morning impressions. But I don't know. I mean, at some point, I just wanted to kind of reflect. It's like an evening reflection, but it's more like a morning reflection. But I just don't want to call it a reflection because I don't have a lot to reflect on, especially in the morning. So I just thought it would be an impression because that's how you kind of just feel and think at the moment. So I'm looking forward to the gym this afternoon. It is about 1 week since we got the tsunami threat. And that is where I had to stop midway in between my glute session. So, and from there I took a week off basically. So it's going to be, to come back, I'm just going to slowly ease on in. If I expect to do the same weight I did about 2 weeks ago, it's not going to happen. I'm going to not do well. So I'm just going to slowly ease into it. I dedicated myself to September to get back on track, because that's the theme of today, back on track. So for at least a month, we're going to dial in starting today, and we're going to get to Wonderland. Get to Wonderland. $1.99, here I come. August 31st or sooner. So we're going to get there, and hopefully you'll be there with me, cheering me on and encouraging me. Or if not, I'm just encouraging myself by doing these videos. So I will say goodbye, and thank you for being very forgiving as I journey towards weight loss, and also in this YouTube space, because I know I'm not the best speaker, but I'm getting better and better, 1% better every day. Just like you can get 1% better in anything you do. For me, it's particularly weight loss, teaching, YouTube, and a better friend, anything. So let's all try to get 1% better from the day before. I'll see you later, bunnies. Bye. Hi, bunnies. It's Christy. I'm on my way to the gym. Let me check. Okay. I just finished work. It is 2:19 in the afternoon. So I'm on my way to the gym. It takes about 15 minutes to get there. And it was a good day. Another good day in the books. I had everybody come to school today, which was good. I apologize for the motor, but I think it might be the only time I have to check in. And I am very hot. It's 91 degrees according to my car temperature. Car thermometer, the temperature is 91 degrees, and I do not have the air on, so it is hot. So thankfully I have this headband on to catch all the sweat. I am so tired. I yawned so many times during the day. Oh my god, I'm gonna yawn again. But it's all good. Today I have glutes. It's kind of like what I was gonna do last week before the tsunami. So it's kind of, I haven't done it in a while. And but you know what? It's good to be back on track. That's the whole deal, right? Good to be back on track. So I will end this right now as I make my way to the gym, and I will check in with you later at the end of my session, and I hope I am able to report to you that I did a whole 45 minutes of cardio and didn't have to only do half. So I will see you later, bunnies. Bye. Hey bunny friends, it's me, Christy. Who else would it be, right? It is 4:22 in the afternoon. It's 90 degrees Fahrenheit according to my car thermometer. It is hot. I do not have my AC on. What I was gonna say, let's see. Well, I did complete my workout. However, I did not do my full cardio. Why? Because my knees hurt. My knees hurt. I lasted about 15 minutes and I was out. I'm like, it hurts. It hurts. I wanted to push through it because tomorrow's a rest day, but I just couldn't. I was like, come on, you can do it to at least 20 minutes. I couldn't. Oh, I just had to stop. My knees hurt so bad. To the point where I think if I kept up at it to the full 45 minutes, I would have to call in sick tomorrow. I mean, that's how bad. So I just decided to listen to my body and just stop. And you might ask, hello girl, how come you've been doing 45 minutes all this time? I think it's because of the increase of my steps. Yes, that is also hard on my body too. That is why I do elliptical and I don't walk on the treadmill or do Stairmaster or stair climber, because my knees. It's my knees. I know I'm supposed to do cardio for 45 minutes, but I can't. I just can't. I tried. I did try, but I can't. We're not right now. So we're just going to ease back in, because I'd rather ease back in and just take this time to ease back in than try to muscle through it and then I'm out for 2 weeks because I hurt. So we're going to try listen to the body. And I know we have a goal, but I think the goal has to be pushed back. I do not think right now that I will be doing the, what is that called? The Stingray Classic in April of 2026. I think I will be doing, honestly, I think I will be doing the July one, the Ikaika Classic. I really do, because I think also too, the one in April is just with testing and all that kind of stuff. I don't think I should be in, I'm not going to be in my right mind to prep. Plus I have that big responsibility with the state testing for my third graders. No. So I think having it like halfway in the summer for me, I think that would be a good idea. But I'm not going to just slack off just because I pushed it back. This is in my mind. I mean, of course, it's according to my coach. But I don't think that one in April is feasible because I've been just bouncing around the 200s, the 200. I think the lowest I've been was 204, and then 218 in the past, 3-4 months, and I don't know. I just don't know. But you know what? It is what it is, and like I said, September is we're going to be in Wonderland in September because we're going to get all rid of this. Look at this over here. I can see it. It's going to be gone. So that is the goal. That is the goal. And I apologize for if you can hear the sound of my car, but I decided to do this now while it's fresh in my head. I don't really know if I'm going to well, I probably am. Let's be honest. My evening reflections, I guess this can be considered my evening reflections, and then I can work on my Sigma Bunny Flex segment. So I guess this will be my evening reflections. Had a good day. If that's the case, then I had a good day. Students were good. I think maybe I probably said that on the way to the gym. Tomorrow's a short day because we have teacher meetings. Oh, I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. So it is also a rest day. That's why I try to have my appointments on Wednesdays because of the school schedule. Because sometimes we finish regular time, but with the teacher meeting. But sometimes we have an extended day and we finish at 3:15. And then that's too late for me to go to the gym. Why? Because there's no parking. And I'm not going to spend my time trying to find parking. And then plus, if there's no parking, then that means get plenty more people in the gym. And then I don't want that. You know, for me, this is time to decompress, not to add more stress. So that's where I'm at with that. So I'm hoping I have a good, I probably not, because I didn't really take good care of my teeth in this interim, but we can always bounce back. Yes, we can. So I have my dentist appointment tomorrow, then it's Thursday, Friday, and then there's the weekend again, and back to work on Monday. So we're trying. You know, it's not, anything in life is not a straight line. It's a lot of twists and turns, valleys and mountains, and that's what makes it life, right? Oh, let's see. Oh boy, I wish I had like an elliptical at home. Then I could like just do it in the morning and maybe have like morning impression time, and I can do it on the elliptical. See, I would like, honestly, I would like to go early to the gym, and then since it's so close to my work, I go straight from the gym to work, right? But I can't because there's no showers or anything in my gym. I mean, we have bathrooms, don't get me wrong, we have bathrooms, but we don't have showers. They don't have showers yet. So, and I sweat a lot, so I will be all sweaty and stink, and my work didn't even start yet. So that idea flew out the window. But honestly, I like going in the afternoon. I really do. But sometimes, especially in August, September, it's so hot. Like right now, it's freaking hot. Oh boy. Good thing where my gym, there's like it's like in a little higher elevation, and it's kind of open air. So when they have the gates open, it just goes swoosh right through. So there is no air conditioning. You just have Hawaiian air just going back and forth in between the building. Oh boy. But you know what? This is the process, right? And I asked for this. I decided to do this, and I should just take the good with the bad. And honestly, there's more good than bad. So I'd rather take it. And I'm really grateful also too. I need to be grateful that I can afford the gym membership and my gym clothes and things like that, and I can afford all these supplements at the moment. I can afford what I can afford. I mean, honestly, I'm not even taking all the supplements my coach suggested, because that's a lot of money, and I just chose out what I thought was important, and I'm trying to just stick with those. But I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to work out. I'm grateful for the time that I have to work out. So I guess today's evening reflections is back on track, and just to be grateful. Be grateful for what you have and use what you have. Don't think you need all these things. Yes, you probably need all these things and it'll be easier, but use the resources that you have access to. And if you don't have it at the moment, it's okay. Just do what you can with what you have. That's all. It was really hard thinking about that when I was younger. But now that, I've been through some things, and maybe some pivotal moments, it really caused me to think, what is important? Like, okay, we're really going into evening reflections. Okay, so this might sound silly to some of you, but this was a pivotal moment for me. So when I moved into Hawaii, I brought with me my Australian Shepherd, Jake. And I had him since 2000, and then he passed away 7 years later. And to me, that was so devastating, because that was really the first time I had a pet who passed away under my ownership. And it just devastated me, because it kind of happened quickly, because we suspected something was wrong with him, but we took him to the vet. Vet didn't say anything, didn't find anything, didn't seem to be any kind of cause of concern. And then he started to feel, act weird, and then he just declined, and then he passed away. And I'm going to tell you something. When he passed away, I had a dream about him, and I can still see it vividly in my mind, where it was like this glass door, like when the stores have those glass doors and windows. So he was on one side and he was running, and then suddenly he just hopped to the next. He went right through the glass, and then continued and just ran on. Isn't that so symbolic? But yeah, and then after that, I didn't have any more dreams about him. But he was a pivotal moment in my life, because it reminded me of what was important, because I was going through things. And plus, remember, it was a time where housing, all that economic stuff was happening. So I was going through that too. Reality, it was so bad. Even though I had a full-time job, we were going to food banks because we didn't have money for food. So we were going to food banks during that time. So it really opened my eyes of what was important. And then I had to give up a lot of things that was only material things, And so now you look at me, I hardly have any jewelry. I don't really give a crap about luxury items. As long as it's a bag and it's cute and it functions, I'm good. So, but I don't know. I just, with that kind of moment, it really brought home to me what was important. And with his death and what was happening to me at that time, it changed my life. It really caused me to think what's important, what's not important. So that's what I'm trying to say. That is my evening reflection. So I I just have to take everything that I've learned and just try to be a better person, because I really believe that life gives you the lesson, and if you don't learn it, it keeps throwing it in your path again until you learn it. And so thankfully, because I was raised, it doesn't take much for me to learn. Usually one time and then I'm good. You show me one time or tell me one time, next time I'm going to do it how it's supposed to be. And that's how I was taught. I know my mom's watching, so yeah, you the one, and grandma and grandpa. So it doesn't take much for me to change, because once you make the mistake, correct it. Next time it happens again, you know what to do next time. So I am not perfect, but for me, make the mistake, you correct it the next time. So that's how I was taught. That's how I was brought up. So anyway, let's breathe. So anyway, that is my evening reflection. Be a better person. Get back on track. Learn life's lessons. See, all these things happened in one car ride as I'm just sweating up. Look at that. I'm just sweating. But okay, so well, yeah, that's all I gotta say. So this will be my evening reflection, because I'm tired. I've been yawning. During the workout, I was just yawning and yawning. Sometimes when I sit down and then during rest time, I put my head down and just close my eyes, and then I go, oh, I hope I didn't fall asleep, because I open my eyes and go, okay, how long was I sitting here? So anyway, so I hope, I will end this now. I hope that you can do hard things just like how I can do hard things. So let's do hard things together. So bye, bunnies. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.